Good afternoon, day 2. So this morning, locked off the fireplace, put a double socket, got a radial socket off that socket there, that's going to go on the back of that board, and that'll go in amongst the brick slips, and I'll plug the fire into there, so that'll be like a hidden socket. Got this first timber on the wall now, and then obviously they're the two main bits on, and then we build off of that. So I'm using self-tapping masonries, which are pretty easy. One in the top. Oh, there's one here. One there. Smack that into the lindel. So it's solid. So put it on the other side, and then I'll build everything off that. So that's a good solid fixing. Just pause it. I'm leaving 12mm so I can slip the plasterboard behind that's coving and behind the skirting, so that's the frame plus 12mm plasterboard thickness. Quick tidy up, and then I'm going to start building out the actual shape of the pillars, yeah, and then make the opening, and then build across the ceiling, 2 side pieces, some bracing, and we're done. So I'll carry on. Right, it's taking shape. So I've just got these to put in, noggin at the top, noggin at the bottom, and then I'll start creating the opening for the fire. So that's the sides up, and I'll put some bracing across. See you shortly. Day 2 is completed on the chimney rest project. So I'll just show you what we've done today. So I've got all the framework up. That top bearer is for the heavy mirror. This above the opening is for the heavy plinth, wooden plinthy oak thing. And then this area in here, I'm going to box out with moist resistant MDF around the 3 sides, and that's going to get brick slips. And then the top, I'll put like a ceiling in it, and it'll have a hole in the middle for the flue to come through. And then this week I need to find a hearth. So get the MDF all boxed in, get the hearth in, get the plinth fixings in, then last job, plasterboard, put the corners on, and then skim it over, and that'll be the chimney breast done. I have to make some skirting board, and I have to get a bit of coving to match the rest around the top. So yeah, we're actually a couple of weeks ahead of schedule because we started just after New Year, so that's all good. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye. Good afternoon. Day 3. So framework is finished. I'm lining out where the fireplace will be in MDF. So that'll be 2 sides and a top with a hole in for the false flue. But it's good. So I've got a full wooden frame. I'm just using plasterboard screws. Tight this MDF. So that's the back really, and this is floating, yeah. And I'll set the socket to suit where the brick slips are, so I'll build it into the slips. So going to be the 2 side pieces which go straight on here. I might put a thin batten down the back there just to support it, and then I've got the lid to go in. So that's where we are. So we'll just pause. So my next task is to make the lid with a hole in it for the flue to come out. And at the moment, what I've done is I've centralised the fire within the hole. I've put a cross mark centre of the fire itself, and then I've used the spirit level and I've measured from this point to that point there, and then in this direction, this point to this point, and the measurements that we have are 505 here to here, 120 here to here. So now let's try the flow, make sure it clears. And it does. Just enough clearance at the back to get the plug in. So I think I might go for that. So that's it for now. Be back in a minute. Mark it out, just going to cut round the jigsaw. I've got a pilot hole in there, so see how we get on. So that's spot on, fits like a dream. So I'll screw that lid on now, and then that's basically the inner part of that fireplace finished. I'll just screw that down, see you in a bit. Hi, plasterboarding has commenced. That is it for the day.